Hello. Today is some of Alfie's out of doors storybook. We're going to do shop. In Alfie's back garden there was a big bush. You could lift up a curtain of leaves and walk inside. It was a nice private place. One afternoon Mum gave Alfie a long cardboard box to play with, and he took it into the bush and put it down on its side. It made a good counter for a shop. For Alfie and Annie Rose, they looked around the garden for something to sell in the shop, and they found plenty of things lying around. Flowers, petals, seed pods, acorn cups, and lots of different kinds of leaves, and they laid them out on the counter using some big leaves as plates. And they pretended that they had vegetables and crisps and sweets and ice creams in their shop. Not the kind you can really eat, of course. And the toys too. When everything was nicely arranged, Alfie decided that what the shop needed now was some money. So he fetched a little brown box with a lid, and they collected a lot of flat greenish yellow seeds which rattled about inside, just like real money. Mum and Grandma were sitting in the garden having a cup of tea, and Alfie asked them if they were coming to buy something at the shop. "Yes, of course," said Grandma. "But what's the name of your shop? Is it the Alfie and Annie Rose General Store?" "No," said Alfie. "It's called Lewis Burrows and Company." He knew there was a proper shop called that in the High Street. Alfie put on his peaked cap to open up the shop, and Annie Rose wore an apron to be Mr. Lewis's lady assistant. Then Grandma and Mum came to do some shopping. First they bought some cabbages and ice cream, and then they bought some lettuce and crisps and a model helicopter and doll's tea set. Mr. Lewis Burrows took the money and counted out the change, and his assistant handed things over the counter. The shop stayed open all afternoon. When it was time to go indoors, Mum made a notice and fixed it with a piece of string so that Alfie could hang it outside his shop. On one side it said, "Open," but when you turned it around it said, "Closed." "Even Mr. Lewis Burrows has to go to bed sometime, I expect," said Mum. That was that first story. Do you like playing shop? I used to play shop when I was a little girl, a long, long time ago. Night, night.